Hello.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to yet another Tweet for a View and Pleasure video. I am your host, Matthew Ellis, which I'm sure you already know.
And I'm your partner, Adam Wright, in this video.
Yeah, partner or co-host or whatever you want to call yourself. We just throw things. This ain't planned or nothing.
No, this is a joint video. Last one we did is 2009, Christmas. But we've got a little special occasion for this video, haven't we?
First of all, I'm going to say to everyone out here, Happy Hanukkah. I'm sure you enjoyed the 8th day of Hanukkah and Christmas, whenever that is.
December.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of where Hanukkah overlaid. Oh, yeah, this might be Hanukkah.
Close this year, aren't they?
This ain't you know what, recorded, honest. Today we're talking, I know some of you are expecting the second part to my third chemistry kit. That is coming out either before this video. It's either coming out before this video or afterward. I've just recorded this one first then, so that's the way to put it. Yeah, I got flu. Yes, I can get ill. I am human.
Man flu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, we're talking a bit today about this little merger with Rights Productions. As I'm sure some people are aware, oh god, about 2003, me and Jacob first of all started a forum which was known as ellisfamily.cjb.net. In about 2005, we moved to Foruma, which was the free forum host. It was at that time I got my hands onto ellisfamily.tk. Then, I think about 2 years later, we moved over, didn't we? And that's where
2005, I joined you.
Right, so about 2007 I closed it. I should have looked at about 2005 I think.
Yeah.
We moved away from Foruma.
Yes, you did. About September, summer holiday time.
Yeah, because I was about there for a year.
Yeah, because
well, I'm sure Wildcat will post a comment when I did because she was there.
In September 2005, I joined you on your own forum.
TK.
Yeah.
Okay, well, towards that time, Snap Blog got changed into what we now know as Tweet for Your Pleasure.
Yeah.
A Snap Blog Tweet for Your Pleasure. They're the same thing, just renamed, rebranded, and now look slightly better.
Yeah.
But during that time, Adam helped out with ellisfamily.tk, and Jacob got really, really pissy a few months before that. That's why the whole shit happened between me and. But he got real pissy. So
I did the ellisfamily.tk fan site.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was a few months afterwards. Adam started a web development unit on your course.
With you, didn't I?
Yeah, with a course. Yeah, that was awesome. But basically, I allowed him to develop a fan site, an official fan site.
Yeah.
But what happened? It contained everything about Microsoft, Sony, and all that stuff, which followed the topic list on ellisfamily.tk.
Yeah.
And I was a bit of an idiot because I was just like you. I just tried to add everything and anything. But in 2006, Adam...
2006 I started, in January. January 2006 the fan site launched.
It was near the end of that you started beta testing your downloads.
Back the summer.
Yeah. We were with Fast Host then, weren't we?
Yeah. And it was also that year, halfway through 2006, when I decided to move my website out into its own.
What happened? He eventually started putting his Doctor Who stuff, which I'm sure you've all seen. If not, I advise you not to. But basically, yeah, it's really cheesy. I love the first one.
Can't this quality where there's quality?
Yeah, it's just not there.
The later ones are better.
Yeah, the later better ones do look actually animated.
The early ones are not really.
Well, it's better than my animation. My video for this intro don't even say hello.
Yeah, but you have to respect them for their methods of how they did it in them days before all this like editing stuff came about.
So. They don't. Right. Anyway.
But it was Movie Maker.
Basically, in 2006 though, he moved over to a forum website known as Rights Productions, which I'm sure quite a few of you know. It was at that part we did go our separate way, admittedly. He did his thing, I did my thing.
My relation with Matthew then was hosting, because he hosted Rights Productions, didn't you?
Yeah. What happened, I then scrapped, it got to a final argument with Jacob. I scrapped ellisfamily.tk completely, and eventually it closed down. At that time it was called Ultimate Forums. What happened then, the remainder of the community got merged into the UDL support forum, at which time I decided to, a year later, close that down. And as I saw in 2009, just a community got reopened.
And throughout all this, I went from an MK Portal, HTML Rights Productions, an MK Portal Rights Productions, an E107 Rights Productions, and then an WordPress Rights Productions, And now, come on, a drum roll.
And now,
another WordPress for Device Productions with him.
now you're using the exact same system, themes and plugins that tweak for your pleasure.
Yeah.
Which is why it's not going to be up that much.
It's nothing new. It's just going back to it day one, really.
Basically, what happened in 2000, and I'd say about 8, I realised on Tweet for Your Pleasure, I needed to cut down on the shit on there. No, yeah, about 2008. So I cut things down, and I just focused, rather than focused on all the ad placements, how to put every comment on the page, I just went back to what people enjoyed, just reading my shit. That's it.
One thing I did realise was, because Matthew was doing it separate and I was doing it separate, and we was doing a lot of interlinking stuff. I was doing articles for him, he was doing videos for me. So it was really, we just thought, well, we might as well just get all this in one service, haven't we, really?
Yeah, you see, how it kind of got to part, in about 2008, as I was saying, I decided to just cut back to the core of what Snapblog was, which was just the article. It's not how fancy it looked, it's why I eventually gave up that theme, you know, the one I really liked. Well, after Richard's I saved, it's a modernist theme, and I shouldn't actually get hung up over anything. It looked good, it keeps snap.co.il in check. Oh, I'll talk about that in a second. And but my sites have got simpler. It was in 2009 I relaunched just a community with the same idea, a simpler but ran by the community. Because you know how I'm doing all moderators, they're all going to be elected, the admin's going to be elected as well, which are kind of what some piss bit happened with Wildcat. Let's just not get there either. But basically, yeah, I know the history. So you're watching it right now and thinking, fuck YD in it. You will be. But basically,
hello, my personal message, hello.
Basically, Adam realised himself in just this year, a few weeks ago. Well, you've been talking about at the time, close the website down, weren't you?
Yeah, it was coming up to it.
Basically, he had an about page, he had an about page, he had a cart page, he had an about cart page, and
I had galleries and
it overwhelmed
everything.
him, just like I realised with Snapbeat blog and Elephant TK ages ago, or my forum site. But what happened? Adam decided what he should not be focused on, not on how he can explain it, not on anything. It's just a video. That's all he wants. So he's now gone back to a simpler.
What happened to me is, Rice Productions is all about videos, but what happened is the website started to overwhelm it all, and it became more about the website than the videos. You know what I mean?
Basically, you're just uploading it to me now. You're letting me maintain the website along with the rest of the Tweet for Your Pleasure network.
I work together. I do help out with some themes of yours, don't I?
Yeah.
Expect now and then. Not too. Richard does most of it, but when he's busy.
I think in 2002, so I used to do everything. I designed the original site and all that stuff.
And can't we tell?
Now I just do the articles. At the moment, Tweet for Your Pleasure, I am the sole author. Adam's going to be posting a bit on Smith Your Own or Smith for Your Pleasure.
I'll be around somewhere.
Yeah, and I hope you've got things. So while I've got a minute, I want to talk to a bit about the merging bit. Up on the link, you may already be seeing it, or you may not, depending on how quick Adam gets his arse out gear. Well, and how quick I actually get it.
We're waiting for his HD intro. Yeah.
Yeah, but basically, all my video services, Snap Blog, Tweet for Your Pleasure, Behind the Science, Playing Games with Snat, and Can You Work It Out videos, there'll be some of them, will now be placed on the link on the top for Right Production or Media. We're not sure what we're calling it yet. But you can find them all on there with Adam stuff. You can comment, use the same login at my site.
Well, yeah, there'll be a link on the top. It's the top.
It'll be
top right.
It'll be near just a community and stuff. You can log in, you can register, you can comment, and we hope you do. And I hope you don't have any prejudice to anyone with Adam's site. I know some of you may have not liked, my fan may have not liked it to start off with, but it's a new start, so have a look. And if you want to watch my crap, you have to go to that site.
What you've got to realise is that some of the very old videos, which are very crappy now, at the time they were good, and they're just there for an archive, really. The later ones, the more...
Just like my thing from 2002. Right, while I'm on video for a second, I'm going to announce this, which is going to be a bit dreading for me. As of next year, all Tweet for Your Pleasure and Snap Blog will be redone in Hebrew. Behind the Science and Playing Games with Snap won't be, because I'm, well, too lazy. But Tweet for Your View and Pleasure will be done twice. I'll do the same thing twice, one in English, one in Hebrew. Snap Vlog will be the same. In the future, Right Productions videos may be translated with subtitles. Do you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
So, for any people who are on snapcode.il and moaning you're not getting the same, it's coming, so just wait.
I mean, think about it. Has the Hebrew community ever experienced the Doctor Who? They haven't, have they?
Yeah, it's quite popular in Israel.
Have they? So they would know what the video's about. Because I could provide for them a whole 5 years worth of Doctor Who.
Yeah, you see, they might like it because it's a new audio. They like my video, they just moan it in English, which is fair enough. And so, a bit about the Hebrew side as well. You've got a Hebrew Just a community, it's already online. You'll get to submit your own. If the English version does well, you'll get the same. But you'll get in the Tweet for View and Pleasure and Snap Vlog, I confirm that to you now. My portfolio site is also in Hebrew, but no one gives a shit about that. Quick thing, while we just finish up. Yeah, we're not talking for that long, we've got battery power. But I'm sure you've noted the timer on my site, it goes 0000. Wait until Monday. Well, I announced it now.
It's Matthew trying to count unsuccessfully.
But it's a radio station. It's going to be a freestyle radio station playing open source music and any music I can get my hands on to that I can get copyright for and permission to play with random radio show from me, your one and truly Snap.
And if it goes as successfully as Nintendo Portal, you could hear your first audio track next year.
Hey.
Could.
MTF. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be next year, probably, anyway. I was only going to announce it. I wasn't going to release it this year. What else can I talk about? Anything else I want to mention about? Oh yeah, I'm going to put this message out to everyone, and Adam might be a bit confused about this. Many years ago, Snap Blog and Elephant TK, you both used to be two separate communities. I've noticed, and you may have noticed, there's quite a prejudice between the two right now. I noticed some former Ultima Forums people who lurk around Snap or Tweet for Your Pleasure right now. Just post on just a community and just let the strife between me and Jacob go. I can explain what happened. Me and Jake got him pissy, and community split into two, like you.
What started him off getting cross?
Ownership and stuff.
So when I joined you in 2005, it didn't go down too well with him.
No, he didn't mind about that. It was to do with the whole. He wanted to take ownership of some part to go a certain way, and I just said no. It was my side at the end, so he split his off. His community went one way, and remaining of the community, they're lingering around. My stats are showing they're lingering. But they both don't like each other, they're not posting or anything. Just let the prejudice go. Me and Jacob still haven't spoken since that day. He can apologise for that.
Basically, what you're trying to say is don't be silly, all get along.
Just grow up, guys.
Look, even Robbie Williams just rejoined Take That and he's made up with his friends. So I'm sure you lot can.
Don't know who they are, but...
You don't know who Take That are? They're like the most famous band from the 90s. And they split up Rob Williams, he fell out with them big time.
If I just say yeah, would have been no follow-up.
And last year, you would never believe they'd get back together ever.
But anyway, just let your prejudice go, guys, and just come on. I can see the traffic there. I can see you lot still lingering around to just post. But hey, or just go. Just grow up a little bit, guys. And that goes for you as well.
Don't leave me.
So certain members right now in just community, especially Wildcat in particular, let the prejudice go between. Like Adam, just let the prejudice go, and I'm going to now bid you a farewell, and I'm sure we'll meet again. Well, you won't actually meet me in person, but I'm just more awesome than you, so... Right, I'm sure we'll meet again, and until now, I'm going to bid you farewell, and...
Come on, let's go.
What? In my fans! Right, that's it for this episode of Tweet for Your View and Pleasure. Once again, I'm your host, Matthew Ellis, the author of Tweet for Your Pleasure. Bye!